Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're excited to be here. Day number 2. As Bass Fishing Hall of Famer, commentator for Bassmaster always says, Tommy Sanders, it is moving day. Got to move inside the top 50 to keep your tournament alive and move into semifinal Saturday. Move into top 10 to fish championship Sunday. This is the St. Croix Bassmaster Elite at the Pasquotank River. We're excited to get this way and going. I'll let Lisa, our tournament director, let's hear it for LT, ladies and gentlemen. Had a big weigh-in yesterday. Obviously, our tournament leader, Kyle Welcher, weighed in the dirty 30 pounds and 11 ounces, showing just how incredible this body of water is. We're going to see him in a little while. 102 anglers in the field, all battling it out here at the third stop of the Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series, going all across the country. We've had 2 stops in Florida. Obviously, this week we're here. In 2 weeks, we're in South Carolina. You ready to start the weigh-in? Are you guys ready to start the weigh-in? You guys have been to Bassmaster. Look at all those people back there under that one shelter. It's very jam-packed full in there. Okay, when I spin this towel, I need you to get real loud. Are you ready? Let's get ready to web our very first angler, a 2-time Elite Series winner from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Dollar Bill, 13 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. The cut was right around 11 pounds, so he's on the right side of that so far. 5 to add to that. Today, 12 pounds, 9 ounces with 26.2. Dollar Bill should be part of our party tomorrow on semifinal Saturday. He moves into second place currently with 26 pounds and 2 ounces. Bill Lowen, 26 pounds, 2 ounces, kicked off the season this year with his second Elite Series win. Did that down in Florida, and looks like you're going to be going to work tomorrow.
You know, that's always the goal, to go fishing on Saturday, and it's a grind out there, but it's been fun. You know, river system fishing the way I like to fish, just grinding it out, and hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow and take that Express out there and grind again. All right, we'll go get that boat covered up. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Next up, he's a Bassmaster top 10, made a top 10 his very first Bassmaster Elite Series event from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. You guys are the greatest fans in the world. To stand out there in the pouring rain, thank you so much. 9:13. To add to that, 15 pounds, 5 ounces, so a better day today with 25 pounds, 2 ounces. Logan may have done enough to rally himself inside the top 50. 25 pounds, 2 ounces. Nothing wrong with that. A better day today.
Yeah, much better day. I went a different direction, and it paid off finally. I don't know if it'll be enough. I think it'll be close, but it was a good day. It was a good fishing day to fish really bit, and thank you all for coming out.
Always great to have you here. Next up, a 2-time Elite Series winner from Arkansas, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. Joey Cifuentes having a great tournament at 18-12 yesterday. Got to watch him on Bass Live here today. 5 fish to add to that here on day number 2. 11 pounds, 13 ounces with 30 pounds, 9 ounces. He doesn't have to worry. He knows he's going fishing on semifinal Saturday. 30 pounds, 9 ounces, so you know you're going fishing tomorrow, and that's a good feeling in this tournament especially.
Yes, sir. It's nasty out there, man. Look at all these fans, everybody hanging out in the rain. I love you guys. I had some people cheering for me over here on live right there. Awesome. I can't wait to go fish tomorrow. I'm so happy I got me a limit today. It was a rough ride coming back, but having fun, man. Having fun.
Always great to have you here. I'll let you go get the put away. We'll try fire through this way and quickly so you guys get as little wet as possible. This man in the front that's got the Levi's rain suit on. Unbelievable. Let's bring in a 4-time Classic qualifier for Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. Had 13-1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 4 ounces with 21 pounds, 5 ounces. You move into 7th place currently. We'll have to see how that cut shakes out. This one a different tournament.
Yeah, I'll miss it again. That's kind of been the trend for me this year, but I'm trying to get it turned around. I had a decent day yesterday, so you know, hopefully one of these events we hit one out of the park.
I know what's coming. Next up, hot off his first Bassmaster Classic from Alabama. Let me hear it for Wesley Gore. Had 4-3 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today, so a better day today. 4-3 yesterday, 5 to add to that today. 16 pounds, 8 ounces with 20 pounds, 11 ounces. That's going to go a long, long way in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points for Wesley Gore. A big rally. See how it works out for the cut, but that is a big-time rally when it comes to points. What changed?
Man, we just made a run today a different direction and just got comfortable. I've been fishing super quick and not getting comfortable at all this week, and I'm not a fan of the big water, and yesterday I speared one and washed my contacts out, so it messed my whole day up. But anyway, we got comfortable today, sat in the zone, and we caught a bunch of fish. It was fun. So it was good to actually have a good day because I'm not used to having the bad days, and I've been on that trend all year. So hopefully this turns it around, and we're going to the next one with a positive mindset.
Love to hear it. Keep it rolling. A 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. Had 9:15 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. $9.15 yesterday. Today, $9.13. A consistent tournament gives him 19 pounds, 12 ounces. Have to see if it's enough, but below the projected cut right now.
Yeah, it never is. When you're on that line, it doesn't usually turn out good for you. But big shout out to all my sponsors, and can't wait to see my wife and little girl when I get home. And thanks to you guys for sitting out here getting soaked just to watch us crazy guys.
Unbelievable crowd, and we look forward to seeing you. Let's bring in a 2-time Bassmaster Classic champion from Coleman, Alabama, Jordan Lee. Jordan Lee had 8 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Tough day today, 3 fish. 6'2" gives him a total of 14-11, and you get a very rare weekend off.
I sure do. You know, this one really beat me down mentally, physically. It's going to take a little while to recover. Just never figured them out. I mean, I tried a little bit of everything, ran to the North River, and, you know, I felt like I was around some fish, just couldn't figure them out. But it changed a lot since practice. Water dropped, and these guys always find a way to figure them out. But it was just a tough week here. I love the way it looks, but the fish were not there where I wanted them to be, and that's just a recipe for disaster. But I really appreciate y'all coming out, standing in the rain to watch us weigh in. It really means a lot. Thank y'all.
Always great to have you here. He's a 2-time Classic qualifier from Maine, the main event, Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams, a Bassmaster Open winner, had a big day yesterday, 17-14, and looks like another good day here today. Looking for 12 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead. 19 pounds, 11 ounces with 37 pounds and 9 ounces. The main event is leading the St. Croix Bassmaster Elite. 37 pounds and 9 ounces. Tyler Williams, your brand new leader, going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats, a big bass. Definitely going to take it over for the day. 5 pounds, 15 ounces. So you take that over for now. And the good news is you don't got to worry. You know you're going fishing tomorrow, and you're knocking on the door of a top 10.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I was just hoping to gather like 20 or 30 points coming into this event, and we're going to get that and then some, I think. It's I don't know. I'm getting really lucky. I flipped something and I catch a 6-pounder, 5.15, whatever it was, and I was like, that shouldn't be there. That's only been little ones all week. So it's been really good so far.
Been good. Love watching it. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. All the way from Wisconsin, a 2-time Bassmaster winner. Let me hear it for Caleb Kufall. Had 13-7 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 18 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into second place with 31-11. Get your cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. A big fish right there, and we're going to have a brand new Phoenix Boats big bass leader for the day. Better than 5.15 for sure. Needs to be better than 8.2 for the tournament. 8 pounds even. A brand new Phoenix Boats big bass for the day, and that goes a long, long way to that limit.
Yeah, for sure. Believe it or not, that was my very last cast. I caught that fish just before coming in. What a blessing to have a bite like that, you know, on your last cast today. But day went pretty bad up till that point. Hopefully, maybe I can put something together tomorrow again. I'm going to be taking a lot of last casts tomorrow.
All right, well, the good news is you're definitely going to get a chance. Let's bring out a former Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. Had 10-3 yesterday. One fish to add to that. It only needs to be 27 pounds, 7 ounces to take the lead. It had the first number right. It is 2 pounds even.
I worked super hard for this fish.
There you go. They come in all sizes. 12 pounds, 3 ounces. And, I'm glad you brought it across. And those points, the end of the season, I know it seems like just a 2-pounder, but that 2-pounder can go a long way points-wise when it all shakes out. And you've been close before.
Yes, that's very true. Yeah, Kyle and I were just back there talking about my second year where it came down to the wire at the St. Lawrence River, and I needed a top 10 and ended up getting 9th. So, hopefully that 2-pounder will just squeeze me into the classic cut for this year, but that would be sweet. But man, just looking out at the crowd right now and seeing all you all in like rain jackets and umbrellas, like it means a lot. So a huge shout out to all you guys for actually making the trek out here and weathering the storm with us, because at least you're on solid ground, because out in the Pasquotank, I swear I got to go to the chiropractor right after this because I need an adjustment. But either way, I just want to give a special shout out to all my sponsors, everyone that supports me, everyone back home in Hawaii, everyone in California, and all you guys. Seriously, give you guys yourself a round of applause, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. But either way, one fish, whatever, it's still a great day to be a professional bass fisherman. Again, thank you guys.
Always great to share the stage with you. Let's bring out your current leader and Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points, a classic qualifier from Alabama, David Gaston. 13 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 10 pounds, 7 ounces with 24 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 7th place, and you should be fishing tomorrow.
I should be, but I caught a lot of fish today. Never caught no big ones, so I think they bit a little bit better. Could be wrong. I probably am. Usually I'm wrong. So I don't know. I'll just go fishing tomorrow and see what I can do.
You are leading Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, for 24 hours.
Wow. Hey, the eventual winner has to have a first 24 hours.
You are right. So I just try to go out there and catch them tomorrow. Ain't nothing really you can do but go fishing.
Well, I got good news for you. Before you leave, you get a parting gift. Phoenix Boats, a big bass from our last event on 11-8. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him. Take that Happy Gilmore check, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, I'll see you at the Red Lobster. Next up, his first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Let me hear it for Cody Meyer. 15-15 yesterday, on pace to make the cut. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 15 ounces. Going fishing tomorrow with 27 pounds, 14 ounces. There you go. Big bites, a major reason on this body of water, this incredibly large body of water. Can this be classified as one body of water?
I think it's classified as the Atlantic Ocean, to be honest. But no, it is. That is a unbelievable area we can fish. I'm pretty sure you can run in any direction you want to run and run out of gas and not make it back. But awesome area. You guys are great. This place has got huge bass in it, like you're seeing. And I was just fortunate to catch 5 today, and I had that probably 6-pounder and 11 pounds. So not much to go with it, but thankful for that. Thankful to be here with the elites and all my sponsors, and hopefully we can go fish tomorrow.
I'm sure you are. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 16-13 yesterday. 1 fish here today. 6 pounds, 3 ounces, so a good one with 23 pounds even. Hopefully it's enough to slide inside that top 50. If you're going to catch one, it might as well be that one. So 23 pounds even, and hopefully it's enough to slide in there.
Man, I don't know. It's probably going to be pretty close, but just a super frustrating day. I'm around the right ones, and just for the life of me, I could not get them in the boat. I lost them about every way you could lose them, and super frustrating, but thankful for these couple big ones, and hopefully it's enough, but I've enjoyed my time here either way. It's my first time ever coming here. I didn't even know this place existed till it got put on the schedule, so this is a heck of a bass fishery. There's a lot of big ones out here, so I'd love to get one more shot at them.
I hope it works out. We'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. A two-time Bassmaster winner, a three-time Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Jay Securat. Jay Securat had 14 pounds and 9 ounces, currently in third place in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 5 fish to add to that, 16 pounds, 4 ounces. And that's going to make things even better in that Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. He moves into third place in the tournament with 30 pounds and 13 ounces. £30 pounds, 13 ounces, and things going pretty good for you again this season.
Yeah, dang, that was a lot more than I thought I had. I thought I had about 14, but I caught a big one late. Kind of made my entire day. You know, overall, it was pretty much a struggle. I had 3 fish at noon. Made a little bit of a long run, about 40 miles, but looking forward to going fishing tomorrow. I had everybody back home, and I'm having fun on Pasquotank River. I finally got the pronunciations right.
Well, it takes a little while, but it is fun to say when you figure it out. North Carolina, one of your very own. Get loud for the baby shark, Shane LeHue. Had 16-1 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Looks like he's going to work on semifinal Saturday. 16-1 yesterday, 5 today. 17 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves all the way up to second place with 33 pounds and 3 ounces. Keeps catching them like that, and he'll make his second top 10 of the 2025 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. $33 pounds and 3 ounces, sitting in second place, and things going pretty good for you.
Yeah, I love this place. I live 5 hours away, so I'm actually a pretty good ways away from here. And I've never been, but I've heard stories, you know, just from people in the past, and it is true. This place is full of bass. It's awesome. I absolutely love fishing here. I'm just running around hodgepodging as much as I can. I'm flipping a Berkeley half-ounce jig and just a Berkeley max scent chunk with 25-pound line. So I'm catching them away. I really like to fish. But I was struggling early today, and I had 4 little ones, and I whipped in a pocket late in the day or up just in a little ditch type deal and caught a 4.5 and 2.5. So it kind of saved my day. But that's kind of how this place is. You run around enough, and I think if I keep the trolling motor down enough, I'll get some more bites tomorrow.
Looking forward to watching it go down on Bass Live. He's a Bassmaster Open winner, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, JT Tompkins. Had 15 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. 10 pounds, 14 ounces, gives him 26 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into 8th place currently. A little tougher day today, but yesterday's weight's going to keep him in it. 26-2, heading into semifinal Saturday. JT, yesterday on the stage, you said you didn't know what you were going to do. If you were going to make the long run, what'd you decide to do today?
Yeah, I stayed close. I mean, look, hindsight's always 20/20. It's always easier to make decisions after the fact. And I should have made the run today. I didn't. We had all these thunderstorms like you're seeing now, and it only takes one thunderstorm to kick up 20-mile-an-hour winds and put you in big trouble. So I decided to stay close and, scrounge out, make sure I get a check, make sure I can make it to the next day. And then I don't think we can go very far tomorrow, looking like 20-mile-an-hour winds. So try to keep it safe, stay close, and see what we can do tomorrow.
Maximize those points. Keep it rolling. A 3-time Classic qualifier from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. Coop had 10 pounds, 11 ounces, 5 fish to add to that here today. $10.11 yesterday, $8.14 today, gives him 19 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into 18th place currently, and 19.9. Not sure it's going to be enough to go tomorrow, Coop.
Yeah, it won't be. I think we're going to be sleeping in tomorrow, and we'll be at the expo. But I'll be at the Dakota Lithium booth. Make sure to come say hi. I'm not going to be fishing tomorrow, so I want to say happy birthday to Mom. It's Mom's birthday tomorrow. Love ya. Love everyone back home. Thanks for watching. Big thanks to Dad for filming all week. He travels with me all year long, and super thankful for all my friends and family. Thanks to you guys for coming out. And Gary and Manya, they hosted us all week. Thanks so much. It means a lot. And kind of feel like I'm in a little bit of a slump right now. I got to get out of it. And we're hungry for the next one. Looking forward to Lake Hartwell. Hopefully we can do a little bit better there. Get some good points, and we'll see you guys at the next one. Thank you.
Gary and Manya, before you leave the stage, I got the amazing people here. We keep talking about how amazing people. You were down here in pre-practice months ago, and it was your birthday. They found out it was your birthday. Total strangers invited you to their house, cooked you a birthday cake and everything, correct?
Yes, I literally went up some random creek when I was pre-practicing, and Gary came down running. Thought he was going to give me crap for fishing his dock, and we talked for about a minute or two, and I got an email the next day, and he's like, yeah, my wife Monia would love to bake you a cake, and I'd like to make you dinner. And I went there, and I ended up spending like 2 or 3 nights there, and that's one of my favorite parts about being on the road is meeting people, and yeah, pretty cool story. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Monia. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. We'll see you at the next one.
Just prove Cooper Galan will show up anywhere for a free cake. Next up, we have a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, already won an Elite earlier this season from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Polinick. 10 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 2 fish here today. 8 pounds, 4 ounces gives him 18 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 19th place currently. A little below the projected cut, but a big fish like that is going to go a long way in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Tough one here this week for you.
It was. I had a good day 2 practice, and I kind of went all in on that creek, and the big ones just kind of disappeared. I figured it out late. I caught that big one on a glide bait this afternoon, and that got me pretty pumped up. And I heard you and Coop talking about how amazing the people are here, and I've seen it time and time again. Everybody I've ran into on the water, some of the most courteous people on the water. There was a guy fishing. He was 200 yards down the bank this morning, and when I ran in there, he just picked up his trolling motor, got off the bank, and then he just watched for a while. And I had that happen several times. Daniel Meads at Meads Landscaping, he set us up. He built 3 camper sites for me, Gerald, and Carl, so we could stay at his house and have a nice, safe, convenient place. The kids have been playing this week. So thank you guys. You guys are out here standing in the rain. I hope we come back. This is an amazing fishery. It's one of the most diverse, kind of mind-blowing places I've been to. So I hope we get to come back and figure it out.
I'd love to come back, but you're not leaving here without a parting gift. He's got our Crush City Monster bag from the last tournament, our biggest limit of the season, 34 pounds, 10 ounces, and a bonus check right there.
I love bonus checks.
Yeah. Chicks dig them. Next up, we have, speaking of chicks digging them, Chicks dig the reigning Bassmaster Classic champion from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Easton Fothergill. Had 23 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Needs 13-13 to take the lead. 1 short of his limit. 10 pounds, 12 ounces, so a tougher day today. He moves into second place with 34 pounds and 9 ounces. $34.9, so a little tougher day today. Obviously going to get a shot to fish tomorrow, but what changed today?
I don't know. I just couldn't relocate the fish. I had a couple of good opportunities to have another good bag, but we just didn't capitalize today. So it's going to be a big decision tonight, whether I go back there or I just fish new water tomorrow. That's going to be something I think about tonight. But yeah, just grateful to be in this position. And yeah, I love this fishery. It's so big, and it's so diverse, like Brandon said. It's a lot of fun. There's just a lot of things you can do out here, which is the fisheries I like, and I hope we come back.
Well, you've got a lot of accomplishments already in your career. Congrats on making your first semifinal Saturday on the Bassmaster Elite Series. A 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 2-time Elite Series champion from Japan, Takumi Ito. Takumi Ito had 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 5 fish for 8 pounds, 13 ounces, gives him 20 pounds, 5 ounces. You move into 17th place and see how it works out for the cut.
Yeah, so probably I couldn't fish. I can't fish in tomorrow, but it's huge lake, huge river, but it's a huge field. So, and everywhere the cypress and the shallow fishing, it's a dynamic fishing. I like that. So it's a practice. It's pretty tough, but always I concentrate shallow fishing, and I fish I like deep fishing, but this tournament every day I fish in the shallow fishing, so it's fun. So hopefully I want to get back this river.
Hopefully we're back here in the future, but always great to share the stage with you. A 4-time Classic qualifier, a former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. 4 fish for Caleb Summerall here today. Had 9.9 yesterday. 7.7 gives him 17 pounds even. Unfortunately, not going to be working tomorrow.
I'll be working the Power Pole and the Yamaha booth. That's where I'll be working. Man, what can I say about this place? I want another crack at it. It sets up for a Louisiana boy like to the T. Funny story, I ran 160 miles that way yesterday. I did 180 round trip today. My fuel bill is going to hurt this week, but still happy to be here. We got some work to do the rest of the season to crawl out of this little hole, but we're going to get that done. So thank you all for coming out and during the rain and the storms. Y'all are awesome.
Always great to have you here. A 2-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Cooperstown, New York, Kyle Patrick. Having a great week here this week. Had 16.11 yesterday. A good day here today. Needs 20 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish, 19 pounds, 9 ounces. Not going to take the lead, but he moves into second place with 36 pounds and 4 ounces. 36 pounds, 4 ounces, sitting in second place and having a great tournament.
I wore my pants and my shorts backwards today. So that is why I caught that bag, 100%.
No skill, no nothing, all years of trying to just backwards clothing.
Yes, now it's a backwards clothing deal. Every season I get on these new weird like luck charm things, and I think I'm wearing my shorts inside out as well as my pants inside out for the rest of the season.
Okay, well, what about tomorrow? If you stepped it up a shirt inside out, or you're going to stick with? I mean, there's a lot of people pay.
Yeah, I might wear the shirt inside out.
See what goes.
Yeah. But no, really cool place. My equipment's held up phenomenally, which, huge shout out to Phoenix and Yamaha. I don't normally talk about that on this stage, but going through 4-foot waves for long periods of time, having a super reliable engine and, a boat that doesn't split or have something go wrong is really huge and gives me confidence to make that run tomorrow. So excited to get back out there, Dave.
All right. Well, look forward to seeing your wardrobe tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series, a rookie from Arkansas, Bo Browning. Bo Browning in the mix in our Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year race. Had 10.11 yesterday, 4 fish to add to that here today. 6.15 gives him 17 pounds, 10 ounces. You're moving to 24th place currently, but unfortunately going to be outside of the cut this time around.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be burning the highway tonight, but that's all right. It was a fun week. Elizabeth City, you guys have been great to us, and we really, really appreciate that. Even though I didn't catch them very well, I had a blast here. I got to fish right in my wheelhouse, and like I said yesterday, I was going to go do it again just because I like doing it. So went out there, struggled real hard today, but I did have fun, and I wouldn't mind coming back here in the future. I just can't wait to watch Bass Live and see how many times I went wrong.
Well, it's always fun to watch, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event. He's from North Carolina, a 7-time Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for Brandon Card. Had 5.11 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. For the former Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year, had 7.2, gives him 12.13. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around.
Yeah, it was. It's definitely a head scratcher because I had a pretty good practice, and once that weather turned and the cold front came, I've just been kind of scratching my head ever since. But I've really enjoyed my time here. Everybody's been so friendly, and y'all are just such gracious hosts, and I can't wait to come back. My Suzuki ran great all week. I made a really long run yesterday. The good thing about not catching them is I get to go home and see my wife and baby boy.
It's always a good thing. Safe travels. Next up, a 2-time Elite Series champion, a 13-time Classic qualifier from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. Had 15 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get him inside the cut. 15 yesterday, today 13-14. He's going fishing on semifinal Saturday with 28 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's hear it for the cruise missile, John Cruz. 28 pounds, 14 ounces. Having a great tournament, John.
Man, it just worked out today. I went in this area that I caught some keepers yesterday and just kind of figured it out a little bit better and then expanded from that. And so it really kind of worked out. The weather helped me be able to cover some water, so that was cool. But man, what a great crowd. I'm glad the rain finally quit so we could get this going on. I just want to say that my dad does not feel good. He's been sick, but hopefully he's been feeling better. Are you feeling better? He's feeling much better, so that's good. I'm glad. I appreciate Dad and Judy being here. But we're going to have a cool thing tomorrow and Sunday. There's a local organization called Grassroots 252, and they're going to be, that's right, they're going to be displaying here. I want the whole community to know exactly what these people do, because that's where the work is done for autism and special needs community. So every community that you go to around the country, that's where the real work is done. We want to showcase that this weekend here with Grassroots 252. We've got another one for Lake Hartwell. We'll talk more about that at that event, but appreciate everybody coming out, and stay tuned and look for that Grassroots 252.
Great work, dude. The world needs more people like you. He's a two-time Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Omaha, Nebraska, Ben Milliken. 214 yesterday, 4 fish to add to that here today. $5.15, going to finish this tournament with $8.13, and I know go into the next one with a head full of motivation.
Head full of something, that's for sure. Oh, man, it's brutal. But great crowd out here. Look at this. We've never been here before, and we got all these people out here. This is amazing. Obviously, a place that's loaded with fish. She gets a little bit bumpy out there, but I just can't make a good decision this year on the water, it seems. Hopefully, we can get that turned around. We just need one good day.
You'll figure it out. You always do. An Elite Series, a rookie all the way from the West Coast. Let me hear it for Andrew Loberg. Andrew Loberg with 5 fish here today. Had 8 pounds even yesterday. 8.7, going to finish with 16 pounds, 7 ounces. And unfortunately on the wrong side of the projected cut this time around, Andrew.
Yeah, it was a tough one for me this week. I made a long run looking for greener pastures, but caught a ton of fish, and this place is really, really cool, and I'd love to come back and really explore all these rivers, but hopefully go get them at the next one.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. Jamie Hartman had 10 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. $10.8 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for 11 pounds even. Gives him 21 pounds, 8 ounces. You move into 17th place right now, and we'll have to see how the cut shakes out. A little below the projected cut, but this is definitely one that's hard to guess.
Yeah, I assume I'm going to be just shy like I figured I would. One more bite. I had a 1.6 in there I knew I had to get rid of, and, well, I made the run. I decided to make the run again today. I woke up feeling good, so I said, let me go for it. And I did, and I paid the price because my boat's broke down, and I got a ride back. I lost about 3.5 hours of good fishing, so I've got a lot of work to do now to get a ride back out there and get it towed back in. So it's the way it goes, man. It's a big water, and it was very, very rough on the way back. Very rough. So I'll get it put back together and get after it again next week.
Well, good luck getting that boat back, and we'll see you at the next event. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Ray Hanselman with 4 fish here today. Had 6.6 yesterday. Today, 4 fish for Ray Hanselman. 12 pounds, 5 ounces, so a better day today with 18 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 24th place, and unfortunately just outside the projected cut. The top 50 move on to semifinal Saturday. And better day today, but unfortunately yesterday going to hurt you.
Yeah, it did. You know, the 2 days of that north wind howling, it blew all the water out of the bays I was fishing, and had 2 key areas. And I noticed today that the water had come back, and guess what? The fish did too. And I mean, there were some big ones in there, but it is what it is. You know, I'd like to have a do-over, but you know, I should have regrouped and tried something else yesterday. I stuck with it too long, but I'm going to go help Jamie get his boat and be a late night.
Well, thanks for helping him out. We look forward to seeing the next one. He's an Elite Series rookie, an All-American champion from Georgia, Paul Marks. Had a big finish last week at the Red Crest. Had 3 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. A much better day here today. Can he rally all the way into the cut? 5 fish here today, 3-6 yesterday. Today, 18 pounds, 14 ounces with 22 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 17th place and may have done enough to fish on semifinal Saturday. What a day 2 rally for Paul Marks. I mean, I wasn't in the boat with you, but I imagine that was a lot more fun than yesterday.
It was way better than yesterday. It was a excursion for sure. Went to a random place never seen before. Yesterday was just terrible, so had to make something happen and did that for sure. Had one really big one come off, cool one of those 1-pounders, but it was an awesome day. I was glad I was in my Phoenix Yamaha because it got rough on the way back. So.
I'm glad to have you back here safe and hope it's enough to slide into that cut. Either way, a lot of points. A 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bertie Schultz. 8 pounds, 7 ounces. I am not a body language expert, but by the way you handed off that bag, not a great day.
Not a good day.
1 pound, 4 ounces here today, but hey, your team won the game the other night. I mean, the national champs.
Yeah, they did that, and it felt good at the time. Right now, it doesn't feel as good, but yeah, I got nothing to complain about. I mean, I got a lot of bites, caught a lot of fish, just didn't get the right size today. But I do like the fishery. It suits my style. Maybe if we come back, I'll do a little better.
I'm sure you will. Look forward to seeing you at Hartwell. Next up, we have a 9-time Classic qualifier from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Keith Combs, a 3-time Bassmaster winner, 3-time TTBC champion, had 15 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish to add to that. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. Gonna do that. 15 pounds, 6 ounces in 6th place currently with 31 pounds and 2 ounces. £31 pounds, 2 ounces sitting in 6th place, so having a great tournament.
Yeah, man, it's it came out good on the scales, but it's been a grinder of a day, and kind of like yesterday, I got a really big one. That 6-pound fish just really boosted me. Called a line burner, so that was pretty much my day. Very, very frustrating. This is just a cool place. Everything looks so good, and you fish for an hour, and if you lose a fish, it's kind of disheartening because it's going to be another hour between bites for me. I'm not around many, but there's some good ones, so I'll grind it out in there tomorrow and hopefully bring in a few more big ones.
Go get rigged up. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Your reigning Bass Nation national champion from Oklahoma, Blake Capps. Had 9-2 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. Looks like a better day today. Let's get him inside the cut. 9-2 yesterday. Today, 5 fish, 14 pounds, 9 ounces. Unofficially, looks like he's done that. 23 pounds, 11 ounces. Let me hear it for Blake Capps. 23 pounds, 11 ounces, and day 2. Hopefully going to get you into this thing.
Yeah, I hope so. I need to make a cut. Just missed it at the last one, and man, I'm ready to get back out there, and hopefully I can go fish tomorrow.
We'll fire through this weighing quickly and hopefully get you an answer. He's your leader in Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year points from Birmingham, Alabama, Tucker Smith. 15 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15-12 yesterday. Today, 12-12 with 28 pounds, 8 ounces. Tucker Smith going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. $28.8 and sitting in 11th place. You don't got to worry. You know you're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Today wasn't as bad with the wind. Was able to get to my place a little bit quicker. Ended up catching some, and it seems like I'm probably going to have to go somewhere new tomorrow because there's not as many fish as there was yesterday.
Good news is you're going to get the opportunity, so go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Maryland. Let me hear it for Brian Schmidt. Had 11-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 21.2. He moves into 23rd place. Unfortunately, below the projected cut, and I know that one hurts because I think you said before the tournament this is the closest the Elite Series ever been to your house.
Yes, sir. We're fixing to drive as quick as we can home tonight. But no bad feelings here. This is an incredible place. I hope we come back every year. Brian Schmidt just didn't do it. Everything I have going for me, I got everything going for me, my equipment. I just spread myself out too much at practice, and I did not find them. That's it. Bottom line, we're going to drive home. My hat's off to the guys that caught them. I love these kind of fisheries. I hope we could come back.
Look forward to seeing Hartwell in a few weeks' time. He is the youngest Bassmaster Elite Series champion in history from Illinois, Trey McKinney. Had 23 pounds and 7 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 14.3 for the lead. 15 pounds, 7 ounces with 38 pounds, 14 ounces. Trey McKinney is leading the St. Croix Bassmaster Elite at the Pasquotank River. 38-14 and a little tougher day today, but you got to see a black bear climb up a tree and had a pretty good day though.
Absolutely. Today was definitely a little tougher. We didn't get as many bites, but we caught one right here at the last. They kind of put us over because I had about 13 pounds before. So tomorrow we might run all new water. I don't even know what we're going to do tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow, but as long as the wind provides and we can actually get there and get back, hopefully we can catch some bass.
Looking forward to watching it go down on Bass Live. He is a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, 6-time Classic qualifier from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Had 15 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Good day here today. 5 fish to add to that here on day number 2. 17 pounds, 3 ounces with 32 pounds, 9 ounces. Seth Fighter moves into 6th place currently. Digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Going to hold a few high for you, ladies and gentlemen. Or one at least. There you go. 32 pounds and 9 ounces and pretty good tournament. You're one of the guys who's consistent, which consistency has not been easy here this week.
No, and I got really lucky today. I was pretty much struggling all day. I had a small limit, and I caught 2 big fish at the end of the day. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but hopefully we can catch another 17, 18 pounds and move up a little bit.
I'd love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. Go make it happen. He is a former Bassmaster Classic champion, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iconelli. Had 12 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Better day today by the looks of things. 5 fish for Iconelli here on day number 2. 14 pounds, 9 ounces with 27 pounds, 6 ounces. He's punched his ticket into semifinal Saturday. And Iconelli going to be fishing with us when we cut it down to 50. Celebrating his 30th season of competition. And the good news is you're going to celebrate this one on semifinal Saturday.
Yeah, it's my first cut of the year. Hopefully, I'm excited. And we started something this year. I brought back the old school vest. How many people remember the patches and the vest and the embroidery? When I started 30 years ago, that's what you wore. You wore just like a polo shirt, and then you put a patch vest on over top. So for the 30th year, we brought that back, and I made a guarantee, I made a promise that on the 3rd day, I would wear that vest, and then I would throw it out and give it to somebody in the crowd. So I hope everybody comes tomorrow. I'll be throwing that vest out in the crowd. We've only got 13 of them made, so it's kind of a one-of-a-kind deal.
I'm going to try catch it tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. He is a 5-time Bassmaster winner from Somerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Woo! A little better. We got to work on that for tomorrow, but let's get him into tomorrow. 12:15 yesterday. Today, 8:10. Not sure they're going to have a chance to improve on their woo tomorrow because I don't know if you're going to make it.
Probably not. I was dealt the wrong hand this week. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Had some technical difficulties today. Lost an hour of fishing time this morning. And then once I lost my hour, I couldn't go to my main area. Was planning on making a big run every day way across this sound. And this is a humongous place. But had to stay close. Didn't catch them today. But, hey, that's how it goes sometimes. But happy to be here. shout out to this amazing crowd. I really like this place. I thought I was going to catch them this week. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. It's got a ton of fish in it. But shout out to all my family, my wife back home, my little son Shep, all my family, my grandma. Wouldn't be able to do it without y'all.
Well, let's give them one chance to redeem themselves one more time. Woo! Much better, much better. All right. Next up, we got a 6-time Classic qualifier, a former Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. Had 16 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 29 pounds and 9 ounces. 29.9. Let's hear it for Drew Cook, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, you talked about your run yesterday, 2 hours and 45 minutes each way. Did you make quite as monster run today?
Yeah, I did. I ended up running back over there, but it was a lot nicer today. Ran the bank one way and ran the bank coming back the other way, and had to kill an hour in here this afternoon. But had 2 big missed opportunities today. Should have had a bag about like yesterday, but at this point, I guess we're going to go do it again tomorrow. We're going to make that run again, and it looks like we're going to need about a 20-pound bag. But it wouldn't surprise me at all. This place has got them. Hopefully, we can just catch 5 of them.
Well, on behalf of all the local gas stations, thank you for making such a run. From Wisconsin, hot off his first Bassmaster Classic. Let me hear it for Kyle Norsetter. Had 7-1 yesterday, but a better day here today. Oh, boy, he's about to go up this leaderboard. 7-1 yesterday. A day 2 rally, 5 fish today, 17 pounds, 6 ounces. And just like that, Kyle Norsetter rallies himself inside the top 50 with 24 pounds and 11 ounces. Digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Let me hear it for Kyle Norsetter. Absolute hydrilla gorilla right there. I'm going to weigh that one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8 pounds even for the day. 8.2 for the tournament. 7 pounds, 15 ounces, so not going to do that. But a welcome addition and puts you inside semifinal Saturday by the looks of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, just to be able to make it and have another shot tomorrow. The wind's supposed to switch direction, should be the direction that I need. Caught all those fish in the spot that I was trying to not mentally get drained on, and I ended up fighting the waves, but we were able to run full throttle there today, so we made some time up and made adjustments, and it's always a perfect day when you get to put your favorite FX Customs rods with a chatterbait in your hand and some 18-pound sunline and go to work on all the fish. So you can't beat it when it's an aggression bite like that, and just keep it moving, and hopefully it's enough for tomorrow.
All right, well, we'll find out here quickly. He's a 5-time Classic qualifier from Kentucky, a man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 5 fish here today for Matt Robertson. Happy to see him. Didn't make it back here yesterday. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it ain't because I ain't got a set on me, Dave. I just did the math doing 10 mile an hour with 25 miles to go, and yeah, didn't have enough time.
15-14 today, so a little bit of a rally here today. You want to see a great video, check out his social media. You can see exactly what the exhilaration of a high-performance bass boat ride looked like yesterday. And the nice thing is, I mean, yesterday, not only did you get a boat ride, but you got a boat wash.
Yeah, I got a bunch of boat washes. I thought I was getting waterboarded in Vietnam with some old boys. Like, it was rough, though. But, you know, Dave, everybody loves a good swinger. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, I went and swung for it this week and missed. But, yeah, oh, there's my wife. I know she's probably thinking, listen, I ain't talking about that. Y'all get your mind out of the gutter. Y'all going to get me in trouble with her. But yeah, man, I called it a couple weeks ago at the Open. I called it, and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call Hartwell too.
You're gonna go win Hartwell.
Yeah, we're gonna win Hartwell. I'm done with this this crap we pulled this week, and yeah, we're gonna start calling these things because I dang sure do a lot better, and I got a good feeling about Hartwell.
Look out! He's showing up to town and he's swinging, ladies and gentlemen. He's a 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. Chad Pipkins, 5 fish here today, and also was part of the crew that did not cross the stage yesterday. We'll get a weight on your fish here today, and 16 pounds even, so a great day number 2. Puts him in 46th place, obviously with just 1 day's weight. He's not going to be fishing tomorrow, but rallies some progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points and the ultimate goal to qualify for his 7th Bassmaster Classic. What happened yesterday?
Well, the waves happened. It was nasty out there. Me and Robertson, we had the little powwow out there. We were 25 miles out, and it just wasn't going to happen at 10 miles an hour. So live and learn, and wish I would have made the run today, because it would have been different. Everything you got to do out there is about making decisions, and unfortunately been making some of the wrong ones, but felt good today and followed the fish out a little bit and caught a couple nice ones. So hopefully we can get on a roll, and I appreciate you guys coming out. It's nice to see everybody, because, like I said, we didn't get to even know where the weigh-in was at. So this is impressive.
Always great to share the stage with you. A 9-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Chris Zaldane had 10 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 13 pounds, 2 ounces with 23.11. He moves into 23rd place, and hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be close. And the area I'm fishing, it's across the sound there. We got beat up pretty good last couple days, but the area I'm fishing doesn't have a lot of big ones, so hopefully I make it and gamble on a new area tomorrow. So hopefully I make it, and it just feels good to start catching them again. And yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Despite the rain, the weather, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Go get them tomorrow. Great to have you here. From one Texas angler to another, this one a Bassmaster Elite Series rookie, but he's no rookie. Made $1 million casting for bass, Dakota Ebert. 12 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 23.10. And that's going to be right around the cut line. We'll see how it all shakes out. Hopefully it's enough to get Dakota out there in semifinal Saturday here at stop number 3 of 2025. Think it's enough?
Man, I got to make a cut, man. This will be my first one on the Elite Series. I've had 2 tough tournaments, but figured out something late in the day, and I would love to go back out there. Been running a long ways. Nitro's been great. They took care of me both days. And shout out to the service crew guys for helping everybody this week. I know you said something about that this morning. Good Lord willing, we got one more day of fishing.
Well, your roommate, the Bassmaster Classic champion, just made his first cut, so hopefully the house is making their first cuts. This is a guy who's made a lot of cuts. He's a 19-time Classic qualifier, 6-time Bassmaster winner from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack. Greg Hackney had 5.9 yesterday, but more here today. A better day number 2. 5 fish for Greg Hackney here today. 16 pounds, 10 ounces with 22 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 27th place, and hopefully it is enough to go tomorrow. Look at that fish right there. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. 22 pounds, 3 ounces total. Get a weight on that. Needs to be better than 8 pounds for the day. 8.2 for the tournament. Take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 8 pounds, 4 ounces. A brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day and for the tournament. And man, today was a pivotal day for you, Hackney. I mean, points-wise, hopefully you're in the cut tomorrow, but going to go a long way after a tough day yesterday.
Yeah, that was the main thing, was to kind of salvage the entire season just the way it went. Crazy thing is, I broke that fish off yesterday morning, and I went back today. I started to go back this morning. I said, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll go back sometime during the day. And I went back here and caught her like the 4th flip today. So that pretty much made the entire day. I wish I'd have caught her yesterday. But yeah, it's you know, I had a deal way off where I got a lot of bites, but I never caught any great big ones. So I thought I'd just stay here and fish. And I have the last 2 days. And I just hadn't had many bites. Yesterday I had like 7 opportunities, and I broke off 2, weighed 2. You know, today I caught 6. I had 6 bites and caught all 6 of them. So I don't know. The place is beautiful, and it's undoubtedly got giant fish in it, but it is a bit challenging.
A little bit of a challenge, but hopefully you get a shot to go again tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie and a former All-American champion from Georgia, Emil Wagner. Had 9.7 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Hopefully a little better today, and we'll get him to slide into semifinal Saturday. 9.7 yesterday, 5 here today. 12 pounds, 11 ounces gives him 22 pounds and 2 ounces. Going to be close to that cut. We'll see how it all shakes out when it's all said and done. Going to be right there.
Yeah, probably not going to do it. I had 4 little rats and a 5.5 pounder, but this was legitimately probably the toughest practice I've ever had in my life. So even though we're probably not going to make the cut, I'm not that mad about it. And we get to go to Lake Hartwell for the next one. That's one of my home lakes. And I'm excited to go to just a normal lake where we don't have to do all this crazy stuff. So I'm just ready for that one.
Well, hopefully you slide into this one. If not, we'll see you down there at Lake Hartwell, North Carolina, one of your very own, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. 7-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds, 1 ounce. Gives him 19 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 35th place currently with 19 pounds and 12 ounces. Oh boy, big bite exists indeed. 19-12, so puts you in 35th place, so not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Rough start of the year for me, man. I got to straighten it out and right the ship. But I played the big risk game today. I picked up an 8-inch swim bait this morning, and I caught that great big one. And I lost another one that was not quite that big, but it would have got me in the cut. And then I spent a little too much too much time chunking that 8-inch swim bait around is what happened. So I picked up a spinning rod, went and caught a couple keepers to go with that one. That's all we could manage today. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Hartwell. Everybody's like, oh, aren't you happy you're fishing in your home state of North Carolina? I'm like, dude, that's like the Outer Banks. I live in the western part of the state. I have never been here until this tournament, but this is a really, really cool place. It's got some giants in it. I'd love to be able to come back.
Always great to have you here. Safe travels. We'll see you at the next one. Another North Carolina angler. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier. Let me hear it for Jake Whitaker. Had 12 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. He's going to stick around for semifinal Saturday. 12-12 yesterday. 5 fish for Jake Whitaker here today. 19 pounds, 8 ounces. Never mind the top 50. He's flirting with the top 10 in 7th place with 32 pounds and 4 ounces. Get loud for North Carolina's Jake Whitaker. £32, 4 ounces, and an even better day today. So things are going good.
Man, it's just been a real big blessing. I told y'all yesterday that I was on my way to the Chowan River and I speared a wave, and looked right over there, and there's a creek to my right, and I said, that's going to be where I fish today. Well, I went back today and caught them even better. So just a real big blessing. It's, one of those deals where it's, good things have to happen for you, and we've had that happen so far. But just want to say hey to my little girl back home watching, and we're going to go have fun tomorrow.
Proving sometimes bad things happen and turns into good things. A 2-time Elite Series champion, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Japan, Kyoya Fujita. Had 15 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds and an ounce gives him 26 pounds, 14 ounces. And Kyoya moves into 18th place. And he'll be fishing with us in semifinal Saturday. £26, 14 ounces, and you go fishing again tomorrow and another shot at the Dirty 30.
Yes, yeah. I will tomorrow. Dirty 30 tomorrow. Today is no big fish, 11 pounds, so pretty good. Maybe I fish tomorrow.
You're fishing tomorrow. Go get Dirty 30 tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot off his first Bassmaster Classic from Blue Ash, Ohio, Alex Redwine. 13 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looks like Alex going fishing on semifinal Saturday, and that's always a good thing. 13.6 yesterday, 5 fish today, 17 pounds and an ounce. So an even better day today. He moves into 13th place with 30 pounds and 7 ounces. 30 pounds, 7 ounces, sitting in 13th place at the halfway point of this way. And so you're going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, today was kind of interesting. I was going to go one of 3 places today, and I didn't know where I was going until I got the map.
until I got to the mouth of that bay, and I learned a lot about just trusting my gut today, and that's what I did, and I caught a lot of fish. There was honestly some potential to have a little bit bigger of a bag, but don't know if I'll be able to get to that area tomorrow, but we're going to try, and hopefully we just have fun and catch a bunch of fish, and who knows, maybe try to make a run at the top 10, but you never know. Here we are.
Going to get an opportunity. I look forward to watching it go down. A 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion, a calm, cool cat from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had 12 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. A better day today. Day 2 working out for some of our anglers here today. 12.6 yesterday, 16 pounds, 5 ounces today with 28 pounds, 11 ounces. 28 pounds, 11 ounces. You move into 16th place and keep climbing like that. You might have to work on Sunday.
Boy, it'd be nice. I'd love to do that. You know, I had an area today. I told my marshal on the way in, I said, you know, I'll pull in there. I said, maybe I can catch a couple 2-pounders in there. I roll in there and catch that one. She was 5.5, almost 6 pounds. To really boost me way on up there. I'd have been really flirting for line to make it, but it was something. You know, everything worked out today. I really hope I can go back. I left a couple fish out there I'd really like to look at, so I'm really hoping I can plug them amp batteries in and go burn them down tomorrow, because we're going to give them hell tomorrow, though.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Hot off his first Bassmaster Classic, a former Forest Wood Cup champion and Bassmaster Open winner from Alabama, Justin Atkins. Had 12.9 yesterday. 5 fish here today. £10 3 ounces gives him 22 pounds 12 ounces. In 30th place, it's going to be close.
Yeah, no, it's going to be close, but I'm proud to have them. That's the 5 bites I got today, and I guess I picked the wrong river. I should have went to the other one. I had one that I had some bites in, and I just never went to it. It was a lot further and a lot bigger run. I decided to play it safe, get more fishing time, and it'll be close. I've really enjoyed my time here, man. The crowd's been awesome. The people at the gas stations everywhere have been awesome. I think the event staff has done a great job getting us in and out and up here in the whole 9. So if I don't get to go tomorrow, I'll be looking forward when we get to come back.
I'm sure we'll be back here. Great crowds, great fishing. Hot off a top 3 at the Bassmaster Classic, a 5-time Classic qualifier, 4-time Bassmaster winner from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. Had 11 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. A much better day here today. 5 fish for Lee Livesey. 18 pounds, 11 ounces with 30 pounds and an ounce. He rockets all the way to 14th place. And big fish like that are the reason why. That one's going to be weighed for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8.4. £7 10 ounces. Not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass, but I'm sure you're not too upset, because that's going to keep you in contention in this tournament, not just for the top 50. Obviously, you're in there, but flirting with the top 10.
Yeah, man, this place is cool. Yeah, I stayed safe yesterday, fished here at the takeoff, and that really pissed me off. I loaded that Express XR21 Yamaha rig up, and I ran all the way to the Roanoke River. I don't even know where I was. Never been to the Roanoke River before. Shut down on my second cast on a buzz bait. I caught that 7-11 on a brand new bait from 6 cents, a buzzgill on a buzz bait, and just had a great day. There's a lot of fish over there, and we're going back tomorrow. I'll see y'all.
Can't wait to watch how it works out. A 2-time Classic qualifier, former collegiate champion from Tennessee, Jacob Foutz. Had a big year last year and a big tournament here this week. 18-10 yesterday. Needs 20 pounds and 5 ounces to take the lead. He's got 5 fish all alive. Flippity flop. What has he got? 19 pounds, 8 ounces. Just 13 ounces short of the overall lead with 38 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into second place. Just 13 ounces short of the overall lead. Let me hear it for Jacob Foutz. Foutz more than staying alive in this tournament, man. You're knocking at the door of another top 10.
Yeah, that's it's exciting, man. This place is an awesome fishery. It's a challenge just because of all the water we have available to us, and there's a lot of big water to run to get to some good fishing. Made the long run again today. I literally feel like I was in a car wreck. It was rough yesterday, and I'm sore. It was rough coming back, but man, had a good day.
I dumped the biggest bite I had this morning. Was the first big bite I got. Was really slow all day, and then here about 11 o'clock started catching some. So hopefully we can go back down there tomorrow and do it again.
You're definitely going to get the opportunity. Can't wait to watch it go down. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, your day one leader from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. Had the dirty 30 yesterday, 30 pounds and 11 ounces, and another big day here today. Needs 8 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. He had that first thing this morning. 5 fish today, 30 pounds, 3 ounces. He doubles down on the dirty 30, back-to-back 30-pound limits, giving him 60 pounds and 14 ounces. 60 pounds and 14 ounces, back-to-back 30-pound days. Gonna weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8.4. 7 pounds, 11 ounces. We'll hold on to them. We're just getting this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 7-7, not going to take that over, but 5 fish, double 30-pound days, 2 days in a row, and he brings in a 30-pound limit. Unbelievable. They said they grow them big here, and Kyle Welcher is living proof, ladies and gentlemen. 5 incredible fish here. Where are we going? Over this way. Let me hear it for Stone Cold Kyle Welcher, your tournament leader. And with 60 pounds of 14 ounces, you are almost in jeopardy of, ruining this tournament, really, or the weigh-in for, well, not for you, but for everybody else. We'll get all the groceries back in the bag there, get them back in the water. Go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. Be back in the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. And you told me you did a horrible pre-fish, and yesterday you said, I figured something out, I've got a clue. And boy, that clue paid off. Back-to-back 30-pound bags. That's unbelievable.
Yes, it's unbelievable for me, and I'm the one that did it. You know, even going out today, I really didn't know if I could catch a limit. You know, I thought that I knew what the fish were doing, but I really didn't know for sure that I was going to catch 5. And we just kind of got off to a smooth start. Like we caught a big one early, then we caught a limit pretty quick, and I mean we had basically all that weight before noon. So I mean it was today was I had less weight today than yesterday, but today went a lot smoother and felt like a whole lot better of a fishing day. So I'm excited to get back out there tomorrow. I mean, it's fun here. Like, this might be my new favorite place to fish because, I mean, I know right now for the past 2 days, like, I'm the chosen one for whatever reason. I just got to thank God for that. But I'm having a blast out there.
This afternoon, at some point you had to lay off them a little bit and do some pre-fishing. Did you figure some stuff out?
You know, I didn't really figure out anything different, and I didn't see a ton of potential in other areas, but I did find a couple other places where I think I could potentially get a bite. I don't know if they're going to be 7-pounders or not, but we found a couple extra places.
Just keep catching 30 pounds every day. I love seeing it. Let's hear it for Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. And this guy's pretty unlucky to follow that act, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from California, let me hear it for Bryant Smith. Poor guy. Everybody make some noise for him, ladies and gentlemen. Drew the short straw here this week. Had a big day yesterday. 16 pounds, 3 ounces, 5 fish to add to that. 10 pounds, 3 ounces with 26 pounds, 6 ounces. Of course he's not going to hold them up after that. Are you kidding? But you're inside the cut and you're fishing tomorrow, so let's not let the guy ahead of you ruin your good week.
Yeah, no, it's been a good week. I didn't want to hold any fish up. I might get booed after that. But this place has been a lot of fun. It's an absolutely incredible fishery. I didn't find anything today. I kind of burnt down what I had, so I'm just going to go out and have fun tomorrow and see if we can catch a few more.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Having a big week again here this week. A 5-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. 18 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $18.5 yesterday. Today, 15.7 with 33 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 7th place currently. 33 pounds, 12 ounces. Unfortunately, the crowd's still a little stunned, and so am I after what we just saw there.
Yeah, he's on something special. But, man, this place is fun. I've had a lot of fun the last couple days. I'm getting to fish the way I want to fish. I had a couple missed opportunities that would have helped me out a little bit. But, you know, Kyle's running away with it, but there's still a lot of money on the line. So we got to go out there tomorrow, see if we can make a push for the top 10, and never know. We fishing for second. I got a few seconds under my belt.
Well, they pay pretty well, too, so we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. And there's still 2 more days of fishing. A 2-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama, Wes Logan, had 8-11 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9 pounds, 12 ounces, gives him 18 pounds, 7 ounces, and just outside of the cut this time around.
Yeah, we're going to be a long way from it. I don't know. I missed them this whole week. Like I said yesterday, it sets up good, but I guess I just didn't get in the right area. I fished past them. A couple guys caught them in some places I practiced, and like I said, I guess I just fished over them. But I don't know. I never really got comfortable this week. Like, I couldn't figure out a bait, couldn't figure out a color, all that good stuff. But it is what it is. Rode around in that Falcon Yamaha, had a good time, and I don't know. We got to get things turned around in Hartwell. We don't need to go in the trajectory that we're going. We need to get it turned around. So maybe we will, but blessed to be here, and we'll see y'all next time.
You'll figure it out. A 9-time Classic qualifier from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. Had 14 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £10 even gives him 24 pounds and 9 ounces, so a tougher day today, but yesterday's weight's going to keep you in it, give you a shot tomorrow.
No, it wasn't tougher. For some reason, I don't know what this year's brought to me or what I've done or what I need to do. But every bass that I catch, his eyeballs are a little too close to his tail. And it's been since Florida. I think the biggest bass I've weighed in this year is about 3.9, and that was yesterday, one of the bass I had. So I don't know what's happening. I'm getting plenty of bites. I just can't run into one of these Pasquotank giants. But when it happens, it's going to happen big. And watch out, Kyle Jean, because I'm going to blow that 30 pounds away when it happens.
Go make it happen. I'd love to see it tomorrow. A 3-time Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Let me hear it for Bob Downey. Had 17.3 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £12 and an ounce gives him 29 pounds and 4 ounces. He moves into 18th place, and he's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. Once again, want to remind everybody, the top 50 fish on semifinal Saturday, top 10 on championship Sunday. So this is the first cut day of this event, and you're inside the cut. That's good news.
Yeah, that is good news. It was a little tougher day today, but still happy with scrambling 12 pounds together. It's a battle out there, Dave. It's this place is really cool, but a lot of strategy involved and some big runs and big waves, and you really got to kind of dig deep here. So it's been fun. Looks like the guys caught him pretty good, and I'm excited to get back out there tomorrow and see what we can do. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Appreciate it.
Keep on digging. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Classic qualifier, 3-time Bassmaster winner from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Had 11 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get him inside that cut. 11.15 yesterday, 5 today for 11.3. Gives him 23 pounds and 2 ounces. He moves into 35th place currently. £23 pounds and 2 ounces. Hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow.
It's going to be darn close. I was just barely in the cut, and I caught a 2.5 pounder on a Strike King spinnerbait just a few minutes before I had to come in. That one might end up being important, so I hope so. At least I came in here and got some good points, so that'll be a good thing. Kind of tired of riding around out there in the surf, but the old big Skeeter takes care of you. I got that dual console in there for my wife because she only goes twice a year, Dave. But it was glad my partners were glad to have it this week.
Well, yeah, and it's important that she's comfortable those twice a year. Look forward to seeing you back here hopefully tomorrow. A 2-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ Queen had 2 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, much more here today. A day 2 rally, 2 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday, 5 here today, 19 pounds, 7 ounces with 21 pounds, 10 ounces. KJ Queen rockets up to 41st place. And those two fish there, a major reason why. We're going to weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8.4 to take that away from Greg Hackney for the day and for the tournament. 7 pounds, 7 ounces, so not going to do that. But, man, that is a huge rally.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll take it for sure. After only catching that one fish yesterday, I knew I needed a big bag, and I went to go try and catch a big bag today, and I had 2 of the big ones and didn't get the other 3 in, but that's just fishing, I guess. It was a lot nicer today. I know that. The wind was definitely not nearly as bad. I was able to go to where I wanted to fish and able to put some time in and learn that water temp actually dropped a lot, and it pushed a lot of the fish out. And finally figured it out, but figured it out a little bit too late. But I'd love to be able to go out there tomorrow, but don't think it's going to happen. So,
well, great rally regardless. Great day today. Always great to have you here. Next up, came into this event with the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year lead from Union City, Tennessee, Elite Series champion John Garrett. Had 9.7 yesterday. Another good day, too, for John Garrett. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 4 ounces with 25 pounds, 11 ounces. He's going to work tomorrow. What a rally, digging deep in that Crush City weighing bag. Oh, boy, look at the size of that fish, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why people travel from all around the world to fish in this part of the country, because big bites. And that's what we were promised coming into this event, and we are seeing lots of them. 6 pounds, 15 ounces, so lots of big bites here. And you've been living by the big bite this season. I mean, every single tournament, it seems at least one of them.
I think I've caught more 7-pounders this year in our first 3 events than I have any year in my entire life. It's been an unbelievable season. Man, I think I'm more proud of that 16-pound bag than I've been on any bag in my season. I mean, I caught 2 fish on 1 tree this morning, caught 1 at 12:30, and I was stuck on 3 fish until 3 o'clock. And my chest started getting tight. Heart started beating pretty good. I'm like, man, I've got to make something happen. And I caught 2 back-to-back keepers on 1 tree right here by the ramp with 15 minutes left that really saved my tournament. Great points. I could hopefully go tomorrow and gain some more points. So, man, I'm definitely happy with that.
Great performance. Don't go anywhere without grabbing your check right there. Came into this event with the lead in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. So gets a $1,000 weekly bonus for that. Gets a whole lot bigger at the end of the season. Congrats on that. Great to see this next angler in Elite Series, a rookie from Pickering, Ontario, Canada, Evan Kung. Unfortunately, didn't get to see Evan yesterday, but happy to see him here today. Get him some points. 5 fish here today. 9 pounds, 11 ounces, and obviously with just 1 day's weight, you're not going to be fishing tomorrow, but happy to see you across the stage here today. What happened yesterday?
Yesterday, I tried to make a long run. Didn't end up making it. Tried to run back and scramble. Caught some shorts, lost some fish. Ended up having nothing to weigh in, so happy to weigh something today.
Always great to have you here. Keep it rolling. We'll see you down the road at Hartwell, our next event. From Connecticut, give me a little love for Alex Wetherell. Had 16.8 yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. Tougher day today, but is it enough to get him out there tomorrow? 4 fish for 8.3 gives him 24.11, moves into 30th place, and hopefully it's enough to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope it's enough to go tomorrow. Had some bites that came off right at the boat today, so could have been another good day, but just have to execute. Didn't execute, and hopefully I can try to have some redemption tomorrow.
We'll keep our fingers crossed it's enough to go tomorrow. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Had 6 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. Seven pounds, 15 ounces gives him 14.11. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around, Buddy. But Hartwell next.
Yeah, that's been my life story for her lately. I got to get this thing back on the wheels on it. But it's been one of those deals. We caught tons of fish today. I think I caught everything that swam in here today, but I just didn't catch any big ones.
Always great to share the stage with you. I know you get it turned around. A 5-time Classic qualifier, hot off a Super 6 finish at the Classic from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. 9.15 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 15 ounces. Gives him 18-14. Unfortunately, outside of the cut this time around.
Yeah, I made, you guys make dumb decisions. I made a lot of dumb decisions this week. Awesome fishery, great place. Love everybody out here. I went through a lot of Maxent, the crud crawls, and burned up a lot of gas. I got 0 gallons left in that Icon boat. But you know what? These guys are going to catch them. Y'all come back Saturday and Sunday. Kyle Welcher is going to put on a show along with everybody else. But, man, it's an awesome fishery. I might just stick around to learn this place because it's so big. I gotta figure out where to fish. So thank y'all. Have a good one.
Always great to have you here. He's a 3-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Australia. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. Had 16 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get him into semifinal Saturday. 9 pounds, 10 ounces with 25-15. He moves into 28th place, and he should be fishing with us on semifinal Saturday with 25-15. Little tougher day today, but it should be enough to get out there tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Got to keep climbing, keep getting in that cut. Guys, this is an awesome fishery. I absolutely love it. I love the town. The people have been incredible. Coming from Australia and being all over this river system, it's unbelievable to me. And you've got an awesome place, an awesome fishery, and I'm just pumped I get to go out there and fish it again. It's been a cool week. I'm around the right fish. I'm around guys that are catching them. I just got to figure it out, and I just want one more day to get after them. So appreciate everyone. You guys have been awesome, and look forward to fishing tomorrow, hopefully.
Keep our fingers crossed for you. See how it all shakes out. His second season on the Elite Series. 4 top 5s in his rookie season from Knoxville, Tennessee. Robert G. Had 6 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 6-12 yesterday, 5 today for 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Gives him 15-1. And unfortunately, a tough one this time around.
Yeah, it was a really tough week for me. And, this place is awesome, though. All the people, this is some Southern hospitality. This is one of my favorite towns I've ever been to a tournament because people are so nice and, they'll give the shirt off your back for you. And I really appreciate you guys. And, but yeah, this week, just a tough week for me. And hopefully rebound at Lake Hartwell in a couple weeks.
Figure you will. You usually do. Next up, we got a 16-time Classic qualifier from Gunnersville, Alabama. Randy Howell had 13-3 yesterday and showed that he is very agile and really wanted to get his bait back. If you've not seen that clip, make sure to check it out on social media. 9-1 today gives you 22 pounds, 4 ounces, puts you in 42nd place, and I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, I've been to Bubble Boy 2 in a row now, man. Okeechobee, I was 57th, just barely missed it, and I figured today I needed one more decent fish. I had just a really small keeper in there, and I had 6 bites today, caught 6. Yesterday I had 6 bites and only caught 4 of them, and those 2 big ones, either one of them would have been way in. Yesterday was my chance, but today was just a tough day. Didn't get many bites, and it's weird too. I had one big dock over in Alligator River. I caught a 5 and a 4 and lost that 5 on yesterday. And of all the places in the world, it's out in the middle of nowhere in a marshland. You got to get there by boat. And I roll up there this morning, couldn't wait to get there, and there was like 8 people there in this house, and they had boats on both sides, and they were standing on the dock fishing. I'm like, how does that happen to me? I don't know. So I didn't catch any there, but we had a good time. I wish I could make it, but if I don't, I'll be out here hanging out tomorrow at the some of the sponsor booths. Y'all come back and see us, and we'll keep plugging at them. We'll get them soon.
We love having you here. I know you'll figure it out. A 4-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. Had 12 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Let's get Mullins into semifinal Saturday. 12-3 yesterday, 12-7 today with 24 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 32nd place and unofficially punches his ticket into semifinal Saturday. $24.10, and unofficially inside the cut. Hopefully stay there.
Dude, if I don't get in, I'm gonna be mad because I left over that. I'm running all the way to Chowan anyway, and it's taking like an hour and a half to get there, and I left with 2 hours and 15 minutes just to get back because I thought I had enough to make the cut. So praise God that we make the cut.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I think you'll be in there. Next up, a two-time Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. Mark Frazier had 5 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day here today. 5 fish here on day number 2. Going to rally up that leaderboard. 513 yesterday, more today. 17 pounds, 15 ounces with 23 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 36th place currently. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, look at that fin freak of nature right there. 23 pounds and 12 ounces, and hopefully it's enough to get out there tomorrow. But that fish right there, a major reason why.
Yeah, I caught that fish first thing this morning, and man, it was, sign from God to stay right there, and I did, and caught every one of them right there. So ran new water and had a blast. Fished the way I wanted to fish, fishing the bank, chatterbaiting. So looking forward to going out tomorrow. Hopefully I make it, but it's going to be tight. So.
You caught that fish first thing in the morning. How many times did you go back to the live well just to look at it?
I did not weigh it.
Oh, wow. You're a better man than me. I would have looked at it a bunch of times.
I looked at it pretty good. He had eyeballs the size of a softball.
Always great to have you here. Hopefully see you back here tomorrow. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier and Elite Series champion from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Ravatt. Had 2 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. A better day today. All because of his haircut, ladies and gentlemen. When he cuts the mohawk, the fish show up. 19 pounds, 5 ounces with 22 pounds and an ounce. What a difference a day makes. If you watch the Bassmaster Classic, me and him had a bet, and he said if he caught 25 pounds, he would shave his head into a mohawk. Showed up at this event and had let it grow in. And then obviously, yes, he had a tough day. Show me your hair today. The mohawk is back, and so is the mojo.
I guess it's back. It's going to stay a while, I guess, if Brienne lets. So, oh, man. I guess that's all I needed to do, but I knew what I needed to do yesterday. I needed to run, and that's what I told everybody. I was with Pat all day today. It was so fun with him. So we were just laughing all day, but I told him, I was like, man, if they run, you got to run. And I learned my lesson the hard way because we'd be fishing tomorrow if I did. So, but, yeah, I guess we'll have a week off now and go do some fun fishing, maybe like Murray, and shoot some turkeys. If any of y'all got some good turkey hunting laying around here, I got my turkey hunting stuff. We'll go turkey hunting and have some fun.
All right. Well, let me know how that works out for you. But great job today. The 2023 Bassmaster Classic champion, the great Canadian snow leopard. A little short this time around.
Yeah, no good. I normally wouldn't do a picture with 10 pounds, but I haven't done one yet this year, so I'm like, I gotta change something up. Yeah, I actually had 0 fish with like an hour of fishing left, and I caught 5, so that was a big victory. I was prepping a why I suck speech for social media tonight, and I'm happy now. I got 5, so salvaged some points there, and I've been a rough start to the year. We got a week off, and then we're going to Hartwell. I love that place, and I'm gonna go fish as much as I can here this week. That's how you get out of it and try and get back on track.
Fish your way out of it. I know Hartwell sets up well for you. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, hot off his very first Bassmaster Classic from Alabama, Logan Parks. Had 13 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Let's get Logan inside another semifinal Saturday. 13 pounds, 6 ounces with 27 pounds, 4 ounces. He's officially inside semifinal Saturday in 24th place currently. Having a great tournament, Logan, and a consistent tournament, which has been pretty rare in this event.
Yeah, man, it super blessed for sure, to be honest. I went to my starting place that I caught all my fish yesterday, and I think I really leaned on them pretty hard yesterday and milked it for what it was worth. I didn't catch a fish, and I just ran new water, had a fun time, caught that big one, 5.5 pounder, and it really turned my day around. And, you know, we kind of just rode the momentum from there and got a limit. So we get to go out and I guess hopefully break our back again tomorrow. It's been really rough. I've been making a long run, and I got to give a big shout out. I know this is something everyone says, but my Nitro and Mercury, I've made probably 9 or 10 hour-plus long runs so far this season over the different tournaments I've fished, and I've checked in with 1 minute less every single time. You know I'm going to make it in the weigh-in, and I'm super happy with my equipment, so we're going to go send it tomorrow and see if we can't catch a big bag.
Looking forward to watching it go down. Go make it happen. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey. GDP, Greg DePalma. Had 5 pounds even yesterday, but a much better day here today. Let's rally him inside semifinal Saturday. 5 pounds even yesterday, but what a difference a day makes. 5 here today. 23 pounds, 14 ounces. And just like that, he rockets all the way into 19th place with 28 pounds and 14 ounces. Let me hear it for GDP, Greg DePalma. 23-14, what a difference a day makes, and man, that's got to feel good.
It feels really good. You know, I thought yesterday I was going to catch them really good, to be honest with you. I could see the fish down there. I could not get them to bite yesterday. Today I made a really key adjustment, and I caught them all. I didn't catch them all. There were still 20 or 30 more I saw. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm excited.
Keep rallying like that, and you'll get inside the top 10. What a difference a day makes. He's a 3-time U.S. Open champion and 8-time Classic qualifier from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. Had 12-8 yesterday. Five fish here today. $12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 14-1, going to get him fishing tomorrow with 26 pounds and 9 ounces. Clifford Perch moves into 27th place, and he's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. 26-9, great tournament so far. You don't got to worry. You know you're going tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad to make it back for 2 days. Every corner you go around is scary because you just don't know what the wind's doing. But this is a really neat place to fish. I've had fun. It's just crazy, and there's a lot of wild cards. But I'm super excited to be able to go tomorrow. I want to say hi to my family watching at home and my friends. A bunch of them watching at Copper State Tackle on the big screen, and hopefully go out and figure something out tomorrow, really move way up.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up the 2013 Bassmaster Classic champion from Mississippi, Cliff Pace. Had 11 pounds even yesterday. 4 fish here today. £6, 7 ounces, going to give him 17.7. I know this is a frustrating one.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, I don't know. I'm lost. I mean, you know, there's only one thing worse than being lost fishing. Being lost fishing is the most aggravating feeling in the world. You don't know what to do. You can't get comfortable. I was walking up here with my fish, and I heard another angler say he just never could get comfortable this week, and that was exactly how it was for me. You know, what I found in practice just totally dissolved, so you're kind of starting over, and it's a tough deal anyway, and you just can't ever get comfortable. You can't ever get found. But the only thing worse than being lost in fishing is to be lost spiritually. That's the only worst feeling in the world, and that's what gets me through days like today without literally setting my truck on fire. Because I am competitive, just like all the rest of us. And we want to do good, but I know the Lord's got a plan, and I thank him for all my answered prayers and all the things he gives me, and we're going to go to the next one and see if maybe it'll treat us a little better.
Sure hope it does. Do not set your truck on fire. That'll make things worse. Next up, a two-time Elite Series champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. 10 pounds, 6 ounces. Yesterday, 4 fish here today. 5 pounds, 9 ounces gives him 15-15, and got to be looking forward to Hartwell.
Yeah, after this day, yeah, for sure. You know, I thought the wind was going to blow a lot today. I should have made a long run, and I'm regretting it because, you know, I thought if I caught 12 or 13, I could fish tomorrow, and the weather looked better as the tournament goes on. It didn't happen. Man, this place has got a lot of fish. It's a cool place. It really is. It's just this week really messed us up with the weather and stuff. I don't think we really see what this place is all about because you couldn't get to certain places, and I'm not the only one that had stuff like that, I'm sure. It doesn't make sense to go. I mean, you could go 90 miles here, get gas twice, and really catch them, and you couldn't do that in this event. So it kind of messed me up because I scouted that way, just looking for like a home run deal. Then when I saw the weather, it's like it's not going to happen. So, you know, it is what it is. I would have loved to go today, but man, you never know with these storms. It was one of those deals where it was calm though. It was crazy. I'm like, man, I should have went. I was thinking about it at like 12. I was like, I'll still go. And I was like, don't do that. So Hartwell, we're next, and hopefully we come back here. Honestly, I like coming to new places. This is a really cool place. The people have been awesome here. Great venue to have a tournament, and this is an interesting fishery. It's different than anything we fished. I like new tournaments on the schedule, so I hope we come back soon.
Pretty sure we'll be back here. Great crowds, great fishing. A two-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. 9.5 yesterday, and not so much here today. 1 fish here today. 2 pounds even, gives him 11 pounds, 5 ounces, and qualifies you for an early opportunity to focus on Hartwell.
Yeah, I thought the limit was 5 fish in 2 days.
Oh, you still wouldn't make the cut with those 5 fish. Sorry to let you know.
No, I knew today. Today I tried to stay close. Yesterday I ran when it was rough. Today it wasn't rough, and I stayed close, and it turned out to be a bad idea, but things didn't go right today. I knew it would be a bad morning when I woke up, went to brush my teeth. My toothbrush flipped out of my hand and went in the toilet. And when that happened, I'm like, yep, that's what today's going to go like. And it did. But I do carry a spare toothbrush, so I didn't use it. Oh, you're out there. But, yeah, it was a bad day. But we'll go on next tournament's my favorite lake, so look forward to getting to Hartwell.
Well, as a guy who has to talk to you on a microphone, I'm thankful you carry 2 toothbrushes. We'll see you at the next one. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. Had 13 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Going to punch his ticket into semifinals Saturday. Final flight of anglers weighing in right now. 13-14 with 27 pounds, 4 ounces. You're going fishing tomorrow for sure in 25th place right now.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to getting out there. This place is a cool place. You know, it's big, it's massive. There's huge ones in here. So I'm going to send that Ranger Mercury a long way tomorrow and see if we can get 5 big ones.
Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out the 2024 Bassmaster Classic champion from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Had 16 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like another good day. 12 pounds, 14 ounces with 29 pounds, 4 ounces. Justin Hamner going fishing on the weekend in 19th place currently. 29.4, so not bad. Going fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. This place whooped me. I know it looks all pretty and calm right there, but where I was at, it got rowdy. So I don't know. It's really cool place. It's really confusing, but I don't know. I'm excited to get out there tomorrow and try something different. And I don't know, Kyle's catching 30. I want to do that.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, sounds like it. What's he doing?
Catching 30 is what he's doing. We'll see you back here tomorrow. He is the reigning Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Had a rare tough day yesterday, 7 pounds even, and oh boy, Champions come out swinging when their back's against the wall, and that's exactly what he did. 7 pounds yesterday, 5 fish today, 24 pounds, 5 ounces. What a difference a day makes. 31 pounds and 5 ounces, and he rockets all the way up to 12th place. Let's hear it for your reigning Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Gonna weigh this one for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8 pounds, 4 ounces for the day and for the tournament. 7 pounds, 9 ounces, not gonna take that over. But what a difference a day makes, and you're going to work tomorrow. This morning we talked to you kind of down in the dumps after a tough day, but you feel a lot better now.
A whole lot better. The ride back for an hour and 20 minutes is a whole lot better when you got a live well full of fish. I can promise you that. But I was a little angry. I was a little angry at them this morning. Yesterday, I didn't have a great day, and I left a couple out there. And today, I didn't get a lot of bites. I'd love to say I figured something out. I went and did the same thing, and I just got 3 big ones in the boat today. And I'm gonna go out tomorrow, just go fishing. I don't even know if I'll catch a bass, to be honest. But I'm gonna go out and have fun, go for another long boat ride, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 3.
Keep catching them like that, and we'll have you here all the way through to Sunday. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, 9-time Classic qualifier from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 17 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Backing it up with 5 fish here on day number 2. 17.7 yesterday, 18.14 today with 36 pounds, 5 ounces. He's in 5th place. Never mind the top 50. He's inside the top 10 in 5th place with 36 pounds and 5 ounces for the 2-time Bassmaster winner. Once in the Opens and once on the Elite Series. And sitting inside the top 10 right now in 5th place. I like the sounds of that.
Man, I do too. It feels good to catch some bass again. You know, I got off to a rocky start in Florida this year. We caught some in the Classic, and this week's going good so far. You know, I'm just kind of taking each day for how it comes. I'm not really dialed in on anything real specific. Just kind of bouncing around a little bit. Real quick, shout out to Phoenix Boats, man. You don't have to go very far here to find you a little bit of rough water. So shout out to Phoenix Boats for building the best riding bass boat on the water. No doubt about it. Appreciate those guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Incredible boats and an incredible tournament you're having. Keep it rolling. From Old Forge, PA, give me a little love for Jonathan Kelly. Had 10 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. $10.2 yesterday. Today, 14 pounds even. Gives him 24 pounds and 2 ounces. Puts him in 43rd place, so he's got 7 spots of cushion. So you're inside the cut, but not safe yet.
Ooh, we're going to be sweating this one, but boy, I am excited to see that 1-4. You know, I thought going into today needed about 13 pounds. Coming back, I thought I had about 13. Figured that would get me in. Seeing the weights are a little bit better today. I know it's going to be close. I bet you it'll come down to maybe a spot or two. I'll either just be in or just be out. Either way, I love this fishery. I really do like it. It's absolutely chock full of fish. I went a long ways today. Probably caught 40, 45 bass throughout the day, just no big ones. I just don't think they're there yet. A lot of buck bass that are showing up. They're probably starting to make their beds, and it could happen any day now. So hopefully I get a chance to go back out there again and swing at it tomorrow.
We'll try to fire through the end of this weighing quickly and get you an answer. A 3-time Bassmaster winner from Alabama, Will Davis Jr. Had 11.4 yesterday. $11.4 yesterday. Looks like a better day here today, so he should be fishing tomorrow. 5 fish here today, 17 pounds, 8 ounces. A much better day today with 28 pounds, 12 ounces. Will Davis doesn't have to worry about it. He knows he's going fishing tomorrow in 24th place currently. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth City, North Carolina, you guys have been awesome to stay here through the rain and everything. You guys are incredible. That man right there is just almost dry because he sat through the teeming rain in his Levi's rain suit. And it's good to see them starting to dry off. But, man, you're going to work tomorrow.
Man, yeah, it feels good. Even though I got the crud, it feels real good. You know,
yesterday was a grind. Today's been a grind. We ain't getting 7 or 8 bites a day, keeper bites, and lost one good one today. But I told my marshal or ambassador, I said, we're gonna come. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna leave us 2 hours, come back, and I made it back in here with like 45 minutes to fish. So I might have messed up there, but I wasn't taking a whooping I took yesterday. So.
Well, it's good to have you here. You got the crud, so I don't want it, so I will see you tomorrow. He is the sleepy assassin from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Get loud for Austin Felix. Had 15 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15.3 yesterday, 5 here today. 15 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 16th place with 30 pounds and 11 ounces. 30 pounds, 11 ounces, and you're going fishing tomorrow. Keep catching them like that. You might sneak into the top 10.
Yeah, this place definitely makes you earn it, and I honestly don't know if I have anything left. Eventually, the tap's going to get turned off up where I'm fishing, but I was fortunate. I had a long day, caught that big one in the last 20 minutes, so we'll probably just try to run it again and see and ride her till she bucks you, but we'll see what happens. I'll get to fish tomorrow.
You're going to get a chance, so we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Tennessee. Let me hear it for Cole Sands. Cole Sands at 8.7 yesterday. Looks like a little better here today. 5 fish for Cole Sands. Is enough to get him out there tomorrow. 13.1 gives him 21.8. Unfortunately, not going to make it to tomorrow, but rallies get some progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. With 21 pounds, 8 ounces, currently sitting in 60th place. So a little bit better day today, not quite enough to get you out there tomorrow. We'll get you some points.
Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun today. I made a long run, ran all new water, and probably caught 30 or 40 fish, but I just needed some more females to move up. But, hey, this is an awesome place. The people here are amazing. We had people all week just coming by to say hi, and y'all are awesome, so thank y'all. But, hey, I need to get my season back on track. We got Hartwell here in a couple weeks. It's one of my favorite lakes in the country, so excited to get down there.
Go make it happen. We'll see you there. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Had 7-1 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a better day here today. Is it enough to sneak him in to semifinal Saturday? 15 pounds and an ounce gives him 22 pounds and 2 ounces. Unfortunately, just outside the top 50 in 56th place with 22 pounds and 2 ounces. 22-2 and just outside of the cut, but rally and get yourself some points there, Hank.
Oh, God, my batting average is terrible with that damn frog. 1 for 9 in 2 days. But I caught him right before I came in, that 5-pounder, so it felt good. Now, this place is awesome. I knew what was going on. I've just lost fish for the last 2 days, and I'm really good at giving advice, but I'm bad at taking my own advice. I mean, the only person that doesn't listen to me more than me is my son. You know him. That's just the way he is. But, they're wanting to spawn. The weather messed with them a little bit. Water up and down. They're nipping at the chatterbait, hooking them in the top mouth. I get to see them. That's a great one, but it's a quick release, and it's just frustrating. It was like a 3-can fully loaded day for me today. I just going at it. But look, coming here is awesome. Being close to home. It's not home, but it's close to home. But you got the same kind of people here we have at home. These are good folks in this part of the country. I'm telling you, some of the best I've ever met. A good friend of mine is somewhere around here, Josh Whitford. You just don't meet people like this when you go across the country. Everybody's so welcoming. It's just nice to be here. Hope we come back maybe a little bit later when the Frog-a-rama's really going on. But look, I say this all the time, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. For all the veterans and first responders, police officers, everybody across the country, thank you so much for what you do. Could not do any of this without you. Tomorrow, this weekend, you're going to see some big fish. I promise it's coming. They're right there. These guys, they're going to catch them. It's going to be cut down. They're going to not be sharing as much water. Big ones are going to bite. Albemarle Sound's going to show out.
Can't wait to watch it go down. We'll see you down the road in just a few weeks' time. Hot of a Super 6 at the Bassmaster Classic, a 7-time Classic qualifier from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. Had 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Let's get him inside the cut. 5 fish here today, 9:15. Unfortunately, not going to do it this time around. 21 pounds, 13 ounces. And to add insult to injury, Hank Cherry talking about how good the frog fishing's going to be this weekend.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to, learn this place. And today I went out and fished a bunch of new stuff. And, just didn't run into them. But I hope we get to come back. I mean, the place is awesome. A lot of water, a lot of new places to fish. And, we'll see what happens. And we'll get ready for Hartwell.
We'll be back, and we look forward to seeing you at Hartwell. Let's bring up the 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion from Dry Creek, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Had 7-3 yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. £10, 7 ounces gives him 17.10. Unfortunately, outside of the cut, but a little motivation heading to Hartwell.
Yeah, it is. He's got a little bumpy out there today. I know what it feels like to be a pair of jeans. It was just mixing out there in the middle, running back. I made a long run both days and just never really felt like I was around them. I will say this, though. I've been doing this a long time, and my favorite thing is going to new places. I think that we should do that 3 or 4 or 5 times a year. Even though I didn't catch them, it's been a fun week. I love, like I said, the venture. You don't know what's around the next corner. A lot of the places that we go, we've been there a bunch, So, yeah, Hartwell coming up. We got to have a good finish. But thanks, everybody, for coming out and going through the rain.
Always great to have you here. We'll see you at the next one. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, a 3-time Classic qualifier from South Carolina, Brian New. Had 4 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 13 ounces gives him 16.3. Going to call an end to this one early.
Yeah, I'm getting used to that, Dave, and it's not fun. It don't get any better the next time or the next, and I don't know. It was better than yesterday, but I guess I could just keep zigging instead of zagging. I think, I had a decent practice. I heard online that there was actually legitimately a great white shark here a few years ago. I think he swam up the river and ate all the bass that I was catching. And I don't know, either that or they swam to everybody else because I sure didn't catch them. I don't know. I'm ready to get home, go see my babies, see my wife, kiss her a couple times, and slide down the road to Hartwell.
We look forward to seeing you at Hartwell. Safe travels. He's an Elite Series champion, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. Had 11-6 yesterday. Less than 10 anglers left to weigh in here today. 11-6 yesterday. Today, 5 fish for 14 pounds, 3 ounces. And he moves into 39th place, and he's going to be fishing on semifinal Saturday. A little bit better day today with 25 pounds and 9 ounces. And he breaks somebody's heart backstage, but I'm sure you don't feel bad about that.
This place is it's incredible. It's fun to be able to, go 2 different directions in 2 different days and catch fish. And I just haven't, you see all these giants, and I have not had a chance at one of those. So get to go tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get 5 of those big ones.
Would love to see it. Go make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Japan, Kenta Kimura. 15-15 yesterday. Unfortunately, 2 fish here today. 5'10" gives him 21 pounds and 9 ounces, and just outside of the cut, unfortunately, Kenta.
Yeah, I always have a bad second day this year, and I know it's all in my mind. I know the water will stay high today, so I know I shouldn't afraid to go up in shallow, but I didn't do it. So, yeah, it's all in my mind. I got to straighten up myself.
You'll straighten it out by Hartwell. We'll see you there. I won't tell you what day it is, so you don't get nervous. Next up from Alabama, a former Angler of the Year. Let me hear it for Scott Canterbury. 11 pounds, 7 ounces. Yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. £8 pounds, 13 ounces gives him 20 pounds, 4 ounces. And unfortunately, he's outside of the cut in 70th place currently. Top 50 fish on semifinal Saturday. And unfortunately, this time around, Scott, you're not going to be part of that top 50.
Yeah, a little bit short today, man. I think I made a pretty good decision today. I thought I could catch 12 or 13 pounds. Yesterday I had a 6-pounder. Today I lost one between 5 and 6 right at the boat. So you got to fish clean in these things to do good, and I didn't do it. I wasn't around a ton of fish, but I did. I caught a 6-something yesterday, and I had a chance at one today. So, man, it's awesome to see this crowd out here. I'll tell you what, it's rough out there. I've made a run today, and I wouldn't have wanted to be in another boat. That Skeeter, I was running FXR 21, and, man, that Yamaha show on the back of it, I went a long ways today and made it back really easy. So thankful for that, and see if we can't get ready for the next one, man. It's going to be fun, so hopefully we can make a rebound at Hartwell.
Sure you will. Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Representing the Bass Nation from New Hampshire, it's Doobie time. Tim Doobie. Had 1.5 yesterday, but a limit of fish here today. He remembered how to catch them, he says. Well, that's good. 5 fish here today, 18 pounds, 12 ounces. What a difference a day makes. 20 pounds and an ounce. Unfortunately, yesterday going to prove to be his Achilles heel this time around. But a better second day going to earn him some Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 20 pounds and an ounce. You remembered how to catch him, you said. Well, what did you forget yesterday?
You know when just everything's going wrong? That was yesterday for me. So, I just went to a slightly different area in the same river I was fishing, and I had all that by 10 o'clock, and I still had one little baby one in there that I couldn't get rid of, but feels good to get some points back and remind myself that I can catch 5 fish in the tournament.
Well, we're going to be heading to Hartwell next, and I look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. A 3-time Elite Series champion, 11-time Classic qualifier from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. Steve Kennedy had a tough day yesterday. A little better day today, but still a tough day. 2 fish today for 412, gives him 7-1. I'm not even going to say what position you're in, but you are going to make a big comeback at Hartwell, correct?
Exactly, yes. I'm certainly looking forward to Hartwell and looking forward to watching Bass Live tomorrow. I want to see what Kyle's doing, dude. That is freaking awesome. But, yes, this is a tough place to fish, tough place to practice, and had a few bites, didn't put them in the boat. And I'll say it if you want. I think this is another dead last. This is 2 for me in 2 years. So, it's an incredibly humbling sport. It's the only way I can say it.
Thrill of victory and the agony of angling. You'll be back. I know you will. Let's bring out a 20-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. 8 pounds, 10 ounces gives him 17.8, a very consistent tournament.
Well, if you're going to suck, be consistent. You don't need to suck one day and then show out. Consistency is catch them every day and then suck every day. See, I pride myself on being consistent, and I was consistently about to fall down today. If I hit one more cypress knee when ain't nobody looking, I'm going to drive to Tractor Supply, go to aisle 4, buy a basket of baby chickens, and stomp them in front of school kids. I have been knocked out of that boat all day. Because you don't even know you're going to hit one. It's just raining and you're just drifting. The next thing you know, I'm stumbling and falling. I'm like, really? And as soon as you get that off, we're ready to go. You do it again. Then you do it again. Then you hang up. We probably made B-Hite that, he's the one that designed the jackhammer by Z-Man. I'm not sponsored by him, so I have to buy them, $18, $19. But I lost at least $2,000 worth of them on them cypress knees. So the tide blows out. Y'all just go behind them cypress knees. It'd be like arrowhead hunting. There's jackhammers everywhere because you throw it in there, it ain't coming out. I can go ahead and tell you. Whatever that Spanish moss, I'm telling you, if you built a fence out of that, there wouldn't nothing in the world ever get out of it. Because if your bait hits it, you're done. Rewind it up, you're done. It ain't going to go past it. That's what I thought about all day, Dave. I had 6 bites all day, and I caught 5 of them. What do you think about that?
I'm sure it was fun, though.
No. When you went on your 50-year-old visit to the doctor, was that fun?
No.
It wasn't supposed to be. Fishing's supposed to be fun, but today was one of them grinders, and you just got to, I thought if I stayed close and tried to catch one big fish, maybe I could get back in it. I decided not to run too far. I made a pretty good run yesterday, felt like a rodeo clown, and a slow one at that, because you You get out there, I don't care what kind of boat you in. You could be in the Titanic. It's still rough. Don't let nobody fool you. I'm in the best boat in the world. It's still rough. It's real rough. There's no way around it. You can't get in a hurry. So today I stayed close and gambled to catch a big one, and I didn't. So I got my butt whipped. What place I'm in? Like 105th out of 102.
You beat Steve Kennedy.
Well, Steve's sick, and I ain't gonna knock a man when he's down, you know. But you know the guys. Shout out to Kyle Welcher for showing out like that. And I don't know how many old timers we have here. We lost a legend in the sport. Pam Martin Wells has passed away. She's one of the greatest lady anglers that's ever held a fishing pole. She's fished Bass Opens. She's fished FLW. She was one of the original OGs. The lady was super, super good. Coached the college team, and she passed away, lost her battle with cancer. So prayers to the Martin family.
First I heard of that. Thoughts and prayers to them from the entire Bassmaster family. A two-time Bassmaster winner from Panama City Beach, Florida, Drew Benton. Drew Benton had 12-9 yesterday. He's about to break somebody's heart here today because guess what? He's working on semifinal Saturday. I'll just rip the Band-Aid off quick for whoever's watching this. 20 pounds, 4 ounces with 32 pounds, 13 ounces. Never mind the top 50. He rounds out the top 10 in 10th place. Let me hear it for Drew Benton. $32 pounds, 13 ounces. And you're going fishing tomorrow, obviously.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun today, Dave. We sent her back down the river a long way, and it wasn't near as rough today. Got a little bit more fishing time and got 2 of those quality bites that eluded us yesterday. That was the only difference in yesterday's bag and today's, those 2 big ones. Maybe we'll get to go tomorrow and catch 5 of those. If we catch 5 of those, we'll slide in that 10 cut, and that's where we want to be.
Love to see you there. Wish you luck. See you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. Brad Watley with 8 pounds even yesterday. 5 fish here today. 14 pounds, 8 ounces with 22 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 55th place currently, so just outside of the top 50. Unfortunately, going to call an end to your tournament, but just outside of the cut. And if you're going to miss the cut, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, I've got 3 of those to start the season. I don't know what I'm doing. Day 1, I'm messing up pretty good and coming back day 2. But this place is awesome. It fishes a lot like where I'm from. I just had some unfortunate luck. But I hope y'all have us back because I want to come back here. This place, and everybody I've talked to that's fished this place, I mean, it's a special place. So take care of it. We'd like to be back.
We love having you here, and I'm sure we'll be back here. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our Day 2 weigh-in. 50 anglers remain in this event, but the leader is the same leader since day number 1 with 60 pounds, 14 ounces. Stone Cold Kyle Welcher trying to chase him down. I normally say right behind him, but sitting in second place with 38 pounds, 14 ounces. Trey McKinney, followed by Jacob Foutz, Tyler Williams, Brandon Lester, Kyle Patrick, Easton Fothergill, Brock Mosley, Shane LeHue, and rounding out our top 10, Drew Benton. This has been the St. Croix Bassmaster Elite. We want to thank you all for tuning in. As Gerald Swindle said, our thoughts and prayers are with Pam Martin Wells' family at this tough time. She is an incredible person and a great part of the Bassmaster history. Enjoy being and have a great night.